Hello, folks! The Celtic Nerd here, bringing you another nerdy video. It is the 1st of January, and this is my very first video that I'm doing into the new year. As you can see, we are starting the new year off with Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now, I did have other plans. I was going to, unfortunately, have to redo my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood videos because something happened. I went through my computer and none of the videos are there. Like, none of them. So I was gonna have to start completely over from scratch. I was like, oh my god, hold on. I will do, but with my new format, maybe it's a blessing. However, I'm gonna wait until the new year. It's gonna be my first video. Sadly, I can't do that. My Ubisoft Plus ran out, and unfortunately, I only own Assassin's Creed. Now I could still do it, but I was feeling like just cutting out as much of the middleman as possible. And actually, you know what? I actually don't mind my camera being right there right now. Actually, it's actually a good spot, at least in terms of a Star Wars: The Old Republic. For one, you can't see the chat, which is good, because it always annoys the hell out of me. But let me just double check here. Yeah, no, I don't own Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on PC. And that's actually... you know, I'm going to get into that when I do get around to playing it. Because like, I had some interesting comments in terms of Assassin's Creed when it comes to the playing it on PC. And this one, my own for curiosity. Oh boy. I just want to check the franchise real quick. There we go. I do like how Ubisoft has organized their store. Like, there is the whole what's it called, franchise selection method. Like, you know, you can just like, hey, I only care about your Assassin's Creed stuff. Only show me that. It's a nice feature. Assassin's Creed History, which is a big bundle, which is, wow, it's really on sale. But yeah, no, I'm just checking for my own curiosity. You know, I should really filter out just DLCs. Hold on, give me a sec. Because to my knowledge, there we go, games. Because to my knowledge, they don't actually have any of the remakes. Oh no, sorry, they do have some of the remakes. They have the Assassin's Creed 3 remake. But do they actually have... Like, there's Brotherhood, Revelations, 3 Remastered, 2... Assassin's Creed Revolution. I do like how they have these cool bundles. So, like, Assassin's Creed History is 3, Rogue, Black Flag, Liberation, and Freedom. And then you have Revolution, which is Unity and Syndicate. And then you have a Ubisoft original, which is Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins. I don't know how they're originals. Yeah, like again, I'm looking through this, and I'm not seeing the remake of Brotherhood. Now, again, the remake in terms of the Xbox, maybe it's not a remake. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Like, the it's you see, that's the thing. I might be just thinking of it as being a pack. Maybe I'm misremembering it as a DLC. Like, so they bundled all three of those games up for the Xbox. I don't know why I'm grabbing my controller when I'm about to play this. So yeah, maybe I'm misremembering. You know, and so yeah, maybe that's the whole issue for me right now. Is just I'm just simply misremembering. But anyway, that's enough about Assassin's Creed. So there we go. And yeah, like I know it may look like my screen's taking up way too much of my thing, but like again, the only real thing you're missing out on is the chat, this hotbar which has nothing in it, and the time, my friends thing, and whatnot. And the thing is, I play Assassin's Creed more as a single player game because I like to take my time with it. I like to just play for the story. I don't like rushing through dialogue, which unfortunately happens a lot when you play with other people. And unfortunately, I don't even on my main characters, like my private characters, unfortunately all my other friends and my girlfriend, none of them play SWTOR. I've tried, none of them play it. So, okay, back to this. So last we left off, we did some jobs down in the old galactic market, and again, I'm trying to break the videos. I'm trying to now do this whole new thing where my when I do missions, I'm trying to break them up by their zone. So, like all my other videos, they were all focused in the galactic market. I'm now taking up quests that are probably going to take me to the SWTOR territory, and so forth. So I'm trying to keep all the
hey there,
quests
stranger.
localized.
You look like you know your way around a dock.
That's our dialogue.
Agent Yorkson, SIS. Never mind the outfit, I'm undercover. I need help. We've been moving our people into the Finax shipping company for months. We want to stop contraband weapons shipments. Now Black Sun started hijacking Finax freighters, killing the crew and grabbing the cargo. If I send in SIS, our cover is blown. We start all over.
Just say the word. I've got a weakness for women in uniform.
Weakness? Weak isn't exactly how I would describe you. I can offer you a hefty payment if you help us flush out the hijackers and find the freight.
You need me to bring back the cargo?
Just let me know where they're taking the freight. I'll send my team. Try checking around the docks. Black Sun's got to have a loader programmed to offload the cargo somewhere secure.
Yeah, so... God, my allergies are starting to really trigger now. But,
It's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, the Senate Tower. I was raised there. My father was an admiral, and my mother was a senator. But they were both killed during the war.
That's tragic. I'm sorry to hear it.
Don't be. They gave their lives to protect this great republic. I'm sorry. My name is Spiracris Zerum. I used to be military, then a diplomat, but not anymore. Now I represent a group of loyal citizens, willing to go to any length to protect the true republic from its enemies.
What exactly is the true republic?
The true republic is the one based on ideals, on the principles that carried us through history, until now. Dangerous radicals are about to make a massive power play in the Senate. Senator Glirius Parvel is gathering support to break ties with the Jedi and establish an alliance with the Sith Empire.
Can't say I'd want to worry about Imperial law enforcement.
No, I imagine not, Captain. So, I hope you can help. My colleagues discovered a way to expose Parvel's plan to the public, turn the political tide against this insanity. But our one-shot's about to pass us by. Parvel's put us all on Senate's security watch list. We can't even get near the tower.
Let me handle that for you.
You mean, you might actually be willing to help us? A diplomatic parcel is being delivered to Senator Parvel's office. All you'd have to do is steal the parcel and smuggle it out to me. Will you do it?
It'll be a real honor to help.
Thank the stars. Until you came along, I was beginning to give up hope. A courier droid is delivering the documents to Senator Parville. Use this scrambler box, and it'll hand the parcel to you. Just intercept it before it reaches his office. I'll be waiting here.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. I always find it interesting that each character typically has a reason to do these side quests, and I've like why each class or storyline has their own reason of being essentially mercenary, helping out other people. For the
senators are mighty proud of their office building, aren't they? Can't say I blame them.
So we have the this Imperial agent and the trooper. Now, the reason why they do it is because, again, they do it mostly out of fealty to their own government, with the exception of the Imperial agent. Typically, he does it more so for the sake of, well, he's either helping out Imperial officers and such, so furthering the Imperial cause. The same goes for the Republic trooper. But when it comes to helping out civilians, they have their own different reasons. So, for example, with the Imperial agent, a lot of the time when he does a job involving, local governments and all that, or like or criminals, especially on SWTOR, it's funny that most of the time it's portrayed in a sense that he is keeping up the appearance of a criminal, or in terms of Balmore, he is acting the part of a resistance fighter. I like the unique dialogue that each character has for basically the same quests. Now, you're not seeing it at the moment because we did the Imperial agent, but again, like a lot of the time, all of his quests were done in the sense of promoting the Imperial, promoting the Imperial ideals. Even when he is being fairly selfish, it's always about promoting the Imperial ideals. Like it's a very different dialogue from the bounty hunter or the Sith classes. And then we get the same is true for the Republic. Again, like, it's just very interesting, and how the dialogue, and again, she reacts to your class. She calls you captain. She's not class locked. She's available to all the classes. So the fact that the game, the programmers went out of their way to make sure that those random quest givers don't just refer to you as some universal title. No, they use your actual class. Like, mind you, like, each class does have its own universal title, which characters will use. It's not like they're going to use your actual name. So, there we go. Do we have... So yeah, it's not like in Fallout or
I don't know about
Starfield.
you, but I'm feeling pretty underdressed. You suppose there's a place that rents formal wear around here?
And it's something I'm really glad Bethesda is getting really into, which is having voice actors or a program that will actually recognize your name and then they will say your name. That's really cool. But anyway, back to my point. The Bounty Hunter and the Smuggler, they're the only true classes that take on the more mercenary approach, without having an external reason of like, hey, I'm doing this for the Empire and pretend to be a bounty hunter and pretend to be a pirate and pretend to be a mercenary, in terms of where it was with the Imperial Agent. No, they are these two classes are more flat out mercenaries. Like they have their, now in terms of Star Wars, being a bounty hunter has always, it's weird. The term bounty hunter in Star Wars is not the same as the way we use it. the way we use it in our life is like if you're a bounty hunter, you go after bounties. That's it. You're a bounty hunter. You go after. If a person has a bounty, you go after them. But that's where it sort of stops. Whereas in Star Wars, we've seen bounty hunters take on any kind of job. Like even in canon, we now obviously quick sec. Pop the dialogue.
Stop right there! I see what you're doing! How dare you accost the Senator's courier droid? Stealing documents, what's the matter with you? This is the heart of the Republic, the greatest bastion of democracy in the galaxy.
I'm here to protect the Republic.
By breaking the law and undermining the political process, I find that hard to believe. I know you people and your drivel about protecting the true Republic. However unpopular Senator Parville's ideas might be, the principles of the Republic give him the freedom to express those ideas.
Sorry, I'm just doing this for the money.
I should have guessed as much. Let me propose a way for you to do what's right and still collect your fees. I have this parcel of outdated agricultural revenue documents. Give me the Senator's parcel and take these to your friends instead.
You're not touching this parcel. I'm gonna expose you.
You're making a mistake, I assure you. Senator Parville is committed to his principles, and I am too. Now, more than ever. You may slow us down, but we will see his plans become reality.
Now, and see, and again, that's one of those interesting moments where, again, BioWare has this whole thing where you're not necessarily evil and you're not necessarily good, depending on the story. When it comes to being part of the Republic origin story factions, no, you are good. The only question is, are you selfishly good, or are you, like, more... Again, to use D&D terms, are you lawful, chaotic, or neutral? Good, like... Which, again, is just a really good way of doing it. Oh, yeah, and I forgot something. There's the world quest line here. We just... Yeah, see, it only triggers when you're this close. So, like... in terms of the Smuggler, it'd be very easy to miss. So, and that's the thing I'm debating on. I don't think any of this has us going back to the Galactic District. I'm pretty sure with that it's pretty much here, here, and here. So I'm just debating, do I do them now or do I do them as a separate video? It's a tough call. No, I'll do them as a separate video. I'm fairly certain. It's not like with Corellia, where with the Imperial Agent, or at least with the Imperial side, where the characters are supposed to be trapped by the trams not working, and the Corellia storyline is supposed to coincide with each other. I don't think it's like that. So I'm just gonna ignore it. We'll focus on what I have here. But yeah, again, I am still a bit concerned about the armor that my character is slowly getting, as in terms of being a smuggler. See, with bounty hunters, like as I was saying back in that hall before we got into the cutscene and the whole tangent, But bounty hunters are known, like in canon, they take on multiple different types of job. For example, Django, yes, he was a bounty hunter. We've seen him actually do bounty hunting work, but he did take on that, job by the Kaminoans. Kaminoans, where he just stayed there. But we also see then in Clone Wars, we see a group of bounty hunters defend some farmers. They just act as security and whatnot. But then we also see another set of bounty hunters who are essentially acting as they're escorting one person from one. Well, from their point of view, they were told they were escorting cargo. They escort cargo from one location to another along the tram, and they were told to protect it. And then we also have Cad Bane. Like, Cad Bane is one of the best examples of bounty hunters who don't just go after bounties. And again, in Star Wars, the term bounty hunting is not just tied to hunting a bounty. It's basically being a mercenary for hire. In fact, we don't even really hear the term mercenary all too often in Star Wars, I don't think. I think being a bounty hunter is a catch-all term for that type of a profession. Now, whereas a smugglers, again, I'm trying to think of smuggler, like, the only real smuggler in Star Wars I can think of is Han,
There you are. I was beginning to worry Senate security was causing you trouble. How did it go? Did you get Parville's documents?
There was a complication. The Senate page found me.
It doesn't matter, so long as you have the evidence we need. Here, you take your price, and I'll take the parcel. Rest easy knowing Senator Parville's motion will never pass.
I'm glad I was around to help out.
You're a hero to the true Republic. We won't forget what you've done.
Ooh, got a load of influence for that. Alright, now on to the quests. Ooh.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
So yeah, we're going into Black Sun territory.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
But yeah, when it comes to smugglers, I'm just not sure. Again, with both the smuggler and bounty hunter, as I said, you essentially just become mercenaries. You're all just when you do anything, it's for the credits, with the exception of the main story right now. The ultimate goal is credits, whereas right now you're more so you are focused more on trying to get back your ship. But when you use your ship to travel the galaxy, in the end, it's all just about getting credits. And here we got some exploration quests.
You want a runner? Колкото чуска нови кулчуса, юмата чипотата. Jeska koli raka kanchanga, bomba kumchinka.
Is this a paid position? I've done worse.
Chochinwampa la hagwajikuska, hompasa topiska. Nagoliji wata hompa, mulira wata wampa. Niradisa slemo crispa, tokanki kon kikopa.
I think I know that spot. I've got a tab there.
Chibokma utangisa, choboba if kaftu anjala. Tubatulia musta, mo gran tempo tumuki tonka. Yunaliska chinanga wachit kospa. Ini kontinga.
quest. Here we go. Oh, there's a goddamn elevator. I've always used those stairs. I'd never noticed that there was an actual elevator. Oh my god.
That's right. I got you.
Don't worry about me.
I need to pay attention to the rocket.
These Black Sun fools don't mess around. Look at all that hardware.
Like, is it coming from his backpack or is it using the boots? Alright, it's using the boots. Now, okay, that time, like, there you go. It's coming out of his backpack. Which is just makes no sense, because, like, that is very clearly, a, you know, a bag. It's not like a rocket pack. Again, it's just one of those little things that makes me wonder, like, oh, should I maybe pick a different class? Like, if everything was done with the boots, I could actually forgive it. I could actually completely ignore the fact that he's gone heavy armor. You know, and just lean into the whole, like, oh yeah, I'm not really a smuggler, it's more of a mercenary.
That's right. I got you.
And we just completed a galactic station quest. Oh, we're supposed to do crates. What do these crates look like? I think it'll be these. Now, sadly, in the old days of Star Wars: The Old Republic, I would probably kill these guys with one hit. There used to be a thing where if you were so high of a level to an enemy that it was just pointless, like the fight was just pointless, you would kill them in one shot. Or you would auto block or auto dodge everything they threw at you. Now with the Jedi characters, it was often you defend with your lightsaber. It was very satisfying. I never got to experience it with the other classes. I imagine with the shield ones, like the damage is just completely absorbed by your shields. Like you probably don't even dodge, which would have been cool.
Got the tools and the talent.
Like right there, like my shield is absorbing a lot of the damage that these guys are dealing to. And I haven't even actually used my shield. It's just the innate shield that comes with my gear. But yeah, no, the reason why my character is still at risk is because right there, all my gear has been shifted down to a level 17 quality. And the same goes for my basic damage. Like everything has been shifted down to be bare minimum what they expect a level 17 to have. The reason they did that is because, in case you're like me, who ends up being, right now we're 5 levels above this world's maximum. It's so that way we still potentially can have some fun with the game being, somewhat more challenging. Like right now, we are 10 levels above these guys. They're not stopping us. They would not be stopping us, like, at all. And we'll be just purely doing this for the story. We will be at that point. Now again, even at that point though, we are still 5 levels above them. In some cases. Oh wait, we're only 4 with that vaccine.
That's right. I got you.
So yeah. Now, when it comes to playing the power tech as a tank, you do want more interruption as opposed to defense. Because I believe defense rating. Actually, hold on, let me just double check. I always mix them up a little bit. So, here we go, defense. So, defense chance. Okay, so yeah, defense is you dodging. So, like right there. Range dodge 8.77%. Oop, I moved my thing. And the melee 8.77. But then we have shield chance. So, we want to get that as high as possible. And the highest giver of this stat is obviously our gear there. And then we percentage damage prevented when an attack is absorbed by the shield. So we want both of them as high as possible. And the easiest way we can get that up is to. Now mind you, technically we want all defense. But I believe unfortunately most gear makes you basically have to choose. The game, I believe with this game, it's pretty much like, hey, you can either, get things absorbed by your shield, or you can dodge or block them. You can't have both. Still haven't located those crates. I'm not seeing anything that seems to be interactable. And it's this area, right? Oh, okay, this area's quest line has changed to just wiping out Black Suns, which we only have to defeat 6 more.
Got the tools and the talent.
But I do like how the armor is different. Like when they changed the whole system. Oh, my door is squeaking. When they made it so that you can pretty much pick whatever fighting style you want for your classes, within obviously reason. I do like how the armor is different. Like, so yeah, my character is wearing what is heavy armor, but instead of it being tailored to the trooper, because with the trooper, when you wear any kind of armor, even the lightest, it has the Havoc Squad symbol, which is, you know, your squad on it. Like, and it always looks like it's proper military. Whereas the armor I'm wearing is not. Like, it's nowhere near that. But it's also definitely not standard issue as opposed to what you would see from, how should I put it, the Imperial Agent. The Imperial Agent stuff tends to be a little grimy, but not too much. It looks a bit more militaristic. This is something I would imagine a street, like someone who's only getting their gear, like, you know, from not completely legal positions or governments. But it's also not as heavy as some of the bounty hunter armor. And we really need to sell some of this stuff. I've been neglecting going to merchants.
Thank you.
What can be broken down for some stuff? There we go. Always good to get those resources, even if we can't make full use of them. There we go. And we just learned some schematics. And I forgot we are using biochem for this character. So there we go. Adrenal, stimulants, medical. So we now just have access to this, which restores a lot of health. Implants, which we have bow. So like right there, okay, that did raise bow. So we're going to always want bulwark.
Easy. Of course.
For crafts with them. I need to pick a vehicle for this character. Let's see. Not the Baron Patrol, Tauntaun. Let's go with this. There we go. An STAP.
Hey there. Always good to see another brave soul. There aren't many of us left. I'm Captain Theraguin. Last officer on the job here since the patrol stopped. Welcome to Black Sun territory.
Are you saying there's no security down here?
Are you kidding me? My commander gave up on the sector a long time ago. I shouldn't even be here. The locals only venture out of their apartments when they have to scrounge for supplies. Now with no security forces, what future do they have? And Black Sun has a new game. Call it Boom.
This is gonna upset me, isn't it?
Black Sun steals Republic supply crates, takes the supplies out, then rigs the crates with explosives. Then they set the trapped crates in the street, make bets on how long before some fool tries to open them.
Whatever happened to a friendly game of sabacc?
Whatever happened to petty criminals who weren't sadists? I tried to defuse the crates myself. The mechanics are simple, but Black Sun's everywhere. Nearly killed me last time.
I can handle Black Sun. I want to make things right.
Thank you. That's just what I needed to hear. Now, Black Sun's explosives are pretty simple. I can show you what to do. Anything you can do, I'll be more than grateful. But be damn careful.
So, like, right there, again, I think when it comes to the civilian classes, or
I'm back.
now again, sorry, the non-government classes, like, I do like the fact that they're trying to make you more of a mercenary. Like, that is your main motivation. It always just comes down to money. Now, because of some of the delays I've had with, you know, getting lost or trying to make a decision about gear and all that. Oh, we have a bonus: kill Black Sun leaders. Yeah, he's set to damage. That leads to some. That's the Cantina one. Yeah, we'll do that one first.
I'm here to pick up the recordings you have for Deuce Everton.
You want to spray paint that on the walls or anything? Little discretion here. Tell Dooch it's just what he asked for. Enough for the Republic to make arrests. Black Sun, the real stuff. Hope they can make it stick. This is Coruscant. You shouldn't have to be afraid for your life just because you get off the wrong elevator.
But yeah, this video will be roughly maybe just an hour long if I wasn't dealing with like moments of like, ooh, where do I go? So yeah, I apologize for that, folks. I am, again, my hopes are to keep videos as short as possible, but again, it's not always feasible, especially when you're dealing with an MMO. With the Assassin's Creed games, I was able to keep my videos nice and short, with the exception of, in my opinion, Odyssey. But I do try to keep them short. I honestly, I do try, and I wish I could. But River. Now, the thing is,
Hey,
like,
why don't you hold up a minute? I'm Phalaris. I think you and I should have a private chat.
Tell me your troubles, gorgeous.
We're talking business, not pleasure. There's a rumor going around that Black Sun's about to clean house. Snitches, rival gang leaders, they're all gonna be dead meat. There's a list of these unfortunate individuals sitting on their computers. I need those names.
Sounds to me like you're in law enforcement.
Let's just say I'm interested in what's best for the people of Coruscant. I can slice into Black Sun's computers and get the hit list, but they'll be able to trace me. So while I'm slicing in, I need someone to break into the Black Sun hideout and shut down their tracing equipment. Think you can do that?
Do you really want to put your life in my hands to get this list?
Don't have much choice, do I? I need that list, and I need it yesterday. Time to make this happen. All right, go! Go!
Okay, there's the crates.
That's right. I got you.
I just love the enthusiasm between Corso. Like he just sees this as all just one big game. Oh, and we just spotted Black Sun's leader. Another. Let's see how he stands by himself. Alright. Now, remind you, he does not have a shield. Okay. What is his gear anyway? Let's see here. Nope, I opened up collections. Let's see. Companion. Oh, he just gets a pistol. Now it also doesn't hurt the fact. Actually, no, companions don't get any benefits from armor. I don't think anymore. Like at all. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, see, like right there. See, he gets no benefits. Yeah, that's another thing that they changed. Followers don't get benefits from armor anymore, or even weapons. It's a bit ridiculous. I guess they want us to make our companions look however we want them to look. But like right there, he can't take. I can't send him in, or you won't be able to send in your followers by themselves to fight. You always need to be there to help them out. Alright, we're one leader short. I don't know where another one spawns except for those two locations. Let's check the radial zones. Yeah, okay, see, it's now only this area where they seem to show up now. And there's one. Lovely. That should be the end. It's typically... Wow, there's a... Okay, now it's this time it says final stage. That's great. And the final stage is in that area. Wow, it just always like some bonus quests can just fucking cascade into so many others. And again, like, I know it sounds like I'm sort of complaining, but I'm not. Like, there's so much to do in this game. Like, now I know I'm using XP boosts that are given to me by the game. Like, it's not like I bought these. These are quest rewards. These XP boosts are, and
on Central.
It's just amazing of like the amount of stuff that the game just gives you. And right now there's a character I'm playing because I'm trying to get as many different crew skills as possible for my characters, so that way they can all sort of like help each other out a bit in terms of equipment and whatnot. And I've been only doing class missions, and that character has leveled up quite a lot. And from just doing story quests, it's baffling of how quick he's going.
Yeah, you're dumb, ugly, and dead.
Oh yeah, the terminal's up here. Need the elevator to get up there. Oh no! Sometimes that works, just down on the elevator and you clip through it and then it lifts you up. But yeah, you just level up so easily in this game. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's hardly any kind of grind. The only real grind I will say that exists in this game is if you're trying to do the Galactic Season objectives and conquests. Now, mind you, the rewards tend to be well worth it, especially in terms of credits. But let's see what else. Is the terminal beneath us? I thought it was below us. Ah, damn, and that chest. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, like, you just level up so easily in this game. It makes... Oh, wow, my health is quite low. Let's use Legacy... powers that I've earned from completing other class storylines. And again, I always enjoy the fact that the music changes. Like, it changes the combat music when you activate your heroic mode. Some of these heroic abilities do not make sense in any sense of the word. Like, okay, so far it's only the orbital strike. The orbital strike just makes no sense to me. All the others make sense. Like, you can execute them fairly feasibly, you know, but for some reason the orbital strike, I'm like, they really should have chose a different power for the Imperial Agent to grant. because like the reason why it bothers me so much is because like right now we're on Coruscant. Okay, we're on Coruscant. We don't have a ship, and we're in a building. Now again, Coruscant is layers of buildings stacked on top of each other. Like that's the way Coruscant is. Like I don't know what floor we're on, but we are deep in Coruscant. There should be no means of an orbital strike being able to hit our opponents the way we do, and you can even use it when underground. I just wish they would have chosen a different power for the Imperial Agent. Now, the Imperial Agent has a unique class of the sniper. They could have done something like, I don't know, sniper shot or whatever. You know, just something else.
There's more where this came from.
Oh, there's the last one. Mind you, that one's at the refresh by the time I got to it. I will say I always do enjoy the refresh rate for those type of things. Like I remember back in WoW when I tried playing that, the refresh rate on certain things was so bad. Like I would wait ages, or there'd be other players, me and other players would be all waiting to trigger our thing or progress our quest. But like it was always just a race of like who triggers it first, and then you had to wait ages for it to refresh. And then there was also kind of a contest of patience, like okay, who was gonna give up and just move on to another quest. But no, in Star Wars, like you saw right there, like it's just very quick. There's enough enemies to go around. I am going for the shield. Yeah, I am. Good. Just get a notification on my phone there. We almost have all the quests done, folks. We're almost there. Hopefully we don't trigger anyone. There we go. Alright. Now we just have to turn in the quests. And then we have finished the Black Sun territory. In regards to exploration, side quests, and main story, we still have the Coruscant story to get through.
Take that!
Oh, she did finish her crafting, okay. Let's get to gathering. Our diplomacy is quite low.
Of course.
Right.
Well, since I haven't been visited by any large, angry Black Sun thugs, I take it you got everything taken care of?
That was so easy I fell asleep doing it.
All right, that's great news. What a relief. Here, something for your trouble. I can't thank you enough for your help. You know...
That'll suit me just fine.
That's the spirit. I say we seize this opportunity while we can.
Let's sell that list for everything it's worth.
All right. I know a guy, Nizkif. He's an information broker. Take the list to Nizkif, and I'm sure he'll give us a fortune for it.
I'll talk to Nizkif right away. Where can I find him?
Nizkif hangs out at the dealer's den, a cantina in the old Galactic Market. I'll let him know you're coming. Nizkif will forward my share when it's done. So this is where we part ways. Pleasure doing business with you.
Crooked police. I'm assuming she's police. She could be, public intelligence thing. Can I remember that?
Simple.
By the way, if her name seems familiar, Shay Vizsla, yeah, she is a descendant of the Vizsla clan that exists in Star Wars Clone Wars.
Well, well, the Jackal of the Stars himself pays me a visit. Long time no see, Skavik. You must really need my help, huh?
Urbax, buddy, you're such a cynical guy. Can't I just be paying an old friend a visit?
You and friends is the funniest thing I've heard all year. Get to the point before I stop laughing.
A long man from the Outer Rim is sticking to me like a Minoc on a power coupling. I need somebody to scrape him off.
Lawman, huh? Sounds like that'll cost you double.
Whatever it takes. Look, I'm in a rush to wrap up other business here. Besides, finding work for my friends makes me feel good.
Nice. So where is this little parasite you want me to remove?
He's at a docking bay in the spaceport, and he's alone. I'm sure he won't give a burly scrapper like you much trouble.
I guarantee he won't. Oh, and I'll be wanting my payment in advance.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Urbax. You enjoy yourself.
It might be this lawman knows how to find Skavik. We'd better try to save him. Let's go bust up that party at the spaceport, Captain.
I wonder if this lawman, because like again, the fact the term lawman doesn't has been used in Star Wars quite for other things, but it makes me wonder if it's the type of lawman I think it is. Which there's a species, the Gant, and they have a very particular way of. They're very good at finding people, or even things, from what I gathered. And it's sort of like it's not fully explained. Like, some people view it as like some kind of force connection. It's very interesting, but like there's a reason. Like, some of them do, and like those of them that are very proficient in the skill do end up becoming bounty hunters. As well as like just in general, like it's very fascinating. Like again, like how some things just inherently end up like some species just inherently have those type of traits. Haven't had my cup of tea yet. Which I really should. And oh my god, it's already getting dark. Alright. We're over the hour mark, folks. And the funny thing is, I could have easily made tea. I keep forgetting that.
Haven't heard an explosion in a good while. Guess that means you defused those crates.
Things got rowdy in a hurry.
Black Sun's more than a match for security. I'm glad you were here to help. Now, I'm no rich senator, but let me give you a little something for taking care of this. Recognition.
Thanks for the business.
The price is well worth it for my peace of mind. You probably have other business, so I won't keep you. Watch your back out there.
Finally, Haker that I can enjoy as a Tweetek. Nope, that was an implant. Okay. No, sorry, it wasn't. What was that? Yeah, it's an air team. But yeah, no, it's just I always find that type of stuff fascinating. I watch a lot of lore videos. I do, personally. Alright, so we are almost done, folks. Actually, I think we can fast travel up to this point. Yep. Again, I'm trying. Oh, it's just. Whoa. Go. Turn this in.
Loback says the recordings in here should be enough to make arrests.
Wana ubikili wata bunga, toka patonga lurda. Wana otaka joka hata pawa, tapamba wulia.
Like, let's see, how deep are we? Can we get a good angle of the... Okay, we must be deep because we don't see the sky. Oh my god, there's this guy we never picked up. We'll come back for him.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Yeah, it just occurred to me we could have fast traveled to it. Like, there you go, dealer's down. Okay, now we're flying. Okay, yeah. So we must not. We're not too low. We weren't too low on the levels. Because like the levels in Coruscant are not like one floor, then another floor. Like they are broken up into like a level has X amount of floors, I believe. I don't know how many floors, but. Yeah. Oh, collective Marcus sector. That's not but yeah, there's the whole situation there. Like, we were semi-low, but I don't think we were.
Even the cantinas here are big. Dharma says this is the best watering hole on the planet.
It would be interesting. I will say though, it would be very interesting if. What we saw there was the whole that would have been fascinating.
You weren't seeing this list until I see some credits.
Folio semisem uge nezet ki.
Here it is. Black Sun's hit list. Right here on a datapad.
Estabo lab meg mindig uge oze gisazos. Ilin don't hatra vele es le utkos.
Happy to be of service.
Es varni az ezred. Maringo homba leba. Latlan felit gegob es elenga agiob.
And then we use the fast travel system to the cell tower.
I brought what you asked.
Oh, just make sure my follower's here so I can.
I brought what you asked.
Influence.
Unuk inumemnu. Amka kamem. Perolak palak.
Okay, and then the next one is in the starport. But there's no fast travel point to the starport if I recall. There's one to the cantina that's below here, but there's none that goes directly to the starport. I do like, you can see some construction going on in the distance, like right there. Because again, like this place was attacked by the Sith Empire. Oh, there was one right there. Okay. I have lots of messages paying for me. I'm gonna get to them.
I got you.
Let's boost my shields. Like, how much does that boost it by? Oh no, just increase damage reduction by 25%. Okay. So it doesn't increase my shield chance. Almost there.
This was fun, little mouse. But we're done playing. Time to die.
I can't figure out if this Sulluston's deaf or just stupid.
You see those ears? Sullustons have excellent hearing.
I told you, idiot, to watch that door. Do I have to do everything myself? This is none of your business, scum. Get out while you still can.
Do I look like a deputy to you? I don't stick my neck out for free.
Just when I thought this conversation couldn't get any more ridiculous. Kill them both, men.
I only accept Republic credits, got it? I was just passing through when I heard the commotion. I'm hunting Skavik too. He stole my starship. I'll take any help I can get. Keep my name out of that report, all right?
Let's not be here when the local security shows up. We don't have time to answer questions. Maybe we should go see if Darmus knows anything new about Skavik.
Oh my god. That guy is so by the book. Like, oh wow. Alright, we apparently forgot to turn in a quest in Black Sun territory. So we're just gonna quickly, there we go, highlight that and get to it. And we're gonna exchange that, but we're not gonna turn in the quest just yet. So, where's the agent? They're not, okay, if they're not here.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Where are they?
This time, I'm not asking, I'm telling. I need to get to the old galactic market.
Sir, I don't make the rules. If there's a travel advisory to that sector, I have to follow it.
I carry a stun baton for protection.
Oh, yeah, it was this person here.
I heard you sent the Black Suns packing. Have you tracked down where they took the cargo yet?
I got what you wanted.
I'll send a security cleaning crew down there immediately. Then we can try to patch up this operation.
And then we can actually fast travel. Dealer's Den. See, that's what I find interesting about the Smuggler is the fact that, like, the Trooper and both Jedi classes have you going to the Senate building to turn in your main story quest, but this has you going all the way back down here
we can
to the
negotiate
Galactic
a
Market
price,
District.
replacing the bounty here.
And I like it. It's very appropriate.
See? What'd I tell you? It's the captain from Rogan the Butcher's bounty posting.
Okay.
Are we lucky or what?
I never doubted you for a second, lover. You've always been my lucky star.
Ugh, you two make me sick. Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not looking for any trouble.
Too bad. It found you anyway. Now die like a good little bounty. Come on, you two. Let's cremate this fool and get rich.
Your friends have so much to live for. Why get them killed?
Ooh, tough talk from a scum on the run. I'm not afraid of you. I've got a flamethrower.
Ease off, Scorch. I have a bad feeling about this captain. Looks like more than we can handle.
Not man enough for a real challenge? Don't know what you see in this guy, Igara.
More than you could ever show me. Rilo, this bounty's worth more money than we could earn in a month.
All right, lover, but stay behind me. I don't want you getting hurt over a lousy stack of credits.
Listen to me. I'm not who you think I am.
Oh, please. That's what they all say.
I'm giving you one last chance to back off.
All right, I'm officially bored. You'll be a lot more interesting when you're on fire. Let's burn it up! Woo!
Oh, well.
There's more where this came from.
Having some trouble with bounty hunters, Captain?
Got anything for me about Skavik?
He's still hiding beneath whatever rock he crawled under. But I expect that will change soon.
I hear Black Sun's on an emergency recruitment drive, and you had an altercation at the spaceport. I take it my lead was worthwhile.
Turns out, there's a Celestin lawman chasing Skavik too.
It's always good to have friends with common interests.
While we wait for Skavik to make his next move, perhaps we could play a little sabacc?
I saw that one coming.
Corso, don't be such a spoil sport. What do you say, Captain? First game's on me.
What's the harm in a friendly game of cards?
Don't say I didn't warn you, Captain.
Get us a round of drinks, won't you, Corso? There's a good man. Let's deal some cards. You win again. That was very impressive.
Impressive? The captain just cleaned your chrono, Darmus.
I'd say you've played this game before.
I never said I was a beginner.
And I'm a victim of my assumptions. Well played, my friend. Hold on. I'm receiving an alert from my network. This may be what we've been waiting for. Looks like your efforts have paid off, Captain. My informants just witnessed Skavik fighting someone and fleeing into Justicar's territory. We have him.
Who are these Justicars?
The vigilantes, self-appointed judges of a whole city sector. Executioners is more like it. The Justicars don't tolerate outsiders in their sector. Skavik must truly be desperate to risk his life going there.
He's a scared little man running out of options.
It would seem so. Justicars are heavily armed ex-soldiers. It's no exaggeration calling them an army. My informants are a brother and sister named Jik and Jewel. They know where to find Skavik. I'll tell them you're coming. Play your hand carefully in the Justicar sector. My instincts tell me Skavik hasn't shown all his cards yet.
That's good advice.
Good luck to you, Captain. I hope you make Skavik pay all his debts.
Alright, there we go. We technically have one more quest in the Black Sun area, but it's only an exploration quest, which are only really meant to just encourage you to explore an area. So I feel like we can skip over it. We're not hurting for credit. We're not hurting for credits or gear, so it's really no issue to skip over. Now, in terms of conquest, have I completed my personal conquest? We are close. Right. Now, that's where the big money is for your characters. If you do your personal conquest, which refreshes every 3 days. But anyway, I need to go. Oh, sorry. I need to get something to eat, and clearly I need my caffeine. So I'm going to make a cup of tea. And the next video I do will be covering the Justicar territory, which that would then only leave the Jedi Temple district, which I don't think the Smuggler goes to. I know some classes go to the Jedi Temple. I know the Jedi Knight and Counselor obviously would go there. I think the Trooper goes there, but actually, you know what? I can see the Smuggler class going there. I can see him having to flee the Justicar territory and go into the Jedi Temple district, or at least what remains of it, to try and get some kind of valuable object to sell. So I can see that. Anyway, this is it, folks. As I said, I need to get something to eat or drink because of my tangents and because of me getting lost and being not sure why not to do the world storyline. This video has now reached 1 hour and roughly 30 minutes, so yeah, I need to go make me and my brother something to eat, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm not gonna try and rush through this like these characters like I did with my Assassin's Creed game. I will eventually get back to doing my Assassin's Creed videos, or at least a remake of them. I just got an email there. I'll read that later. Anyway, this is the Celtic Nerd signing out. One name, one sky, and hopefully this will be a great new year where I'll be able to reliably get videos out to you guys.